Hi everyone, Shane Lee, Senior Physical Trainer with Siel Bleu Ireland here, and I'm here to guide you through a short exercise routine. I'd always advise to set yourself a daily exercise routine. That could mean just setting yourself 2 or 3 blocks during the day where you do some physical activity, like this little block of work which we do. Why should we exercise? Exercise will help us reduce anxiety, depression, fatigue. It will also reduce deconditioning, particularly in our bones and muscles. Exercise will also improve our overall quality of life and general physical function. So let's get straight into our workout. Just have my chair ready, 2 small weights, or you could fill 2 bottles of water. Just to begin the workout, I'm going to start myself off with a march. So I'm just going to set my timer here for about 60 seconds. And I'm just going to begin with a nice light march. I sit myself nice and tall in the chair. And I just begin lifting the knees up. I always like to keep this movement nice and light. So my feet very soft down to the floor. I don't want to bang down or stomp really hard here. I just keep the movement nice and light. As I push to about halfway through the movement, I can just gently bring the arms in if I like. The purpose of this movement is just to warm our bodies up. So get nice blood flow around the body. We'll just warm ourselves up and gradually bring the heart rate up for 1 or 2 of the more challenging movements ahead. So we'll just continue on, lightly marching, good lift with the knees, feet down, nice and soft. Okay, and we're just into our last couple of seconds here. We'll just finish out for another 3, 2, 1. And that's our first movement completed. Our second movement will be a leg extension. I'll demonstrate from the front with one leg and from the side with the opposite. So pick one leg. All we want to do is extend out, pause for 3 seconds and back down. You'll see I keep my hand on my thigh and I feel a little squeeze as I extend the leg. So 10 per side. And we'll just focus on the one at a time. I get a nice movement from the knee and I get a nice squeeze in my thigh. So I think strengthening some of the muscle around my knee. As I'm over halfway through on this one side, and I'll just finish out with 3 more. 3-second pause, slowly lower down. Again, 3-second pause, a little squeeze, slowly lower down. And once more, squeeze, pause, slowly lower down. Just to show you the opposite leg from the side. Okay. So same setup, I'm nice and tall in my chair. Extend the leg out, pause, about 3 seconds, back down. We just like to get a little pause here, just that we're not swinging the leg aimlessly. This just helps get a little bit connection. If I squeeze, pause, I should feel a little bit more connection in the thigh here. And it's a great way to kind of connect, to tune into that leg. Again, a lot of times when we have knee pain, if we can strengthen muscle around the knee, it can help reduce some of that pain and load on the knee. So we'll just finish out with this movement, extending out, pause, back down. And get our final reps. And we get 2 to finish. And 1 more. And down. So our next movement will be a sit to stand. More powerful movement overall. I'm going to show 5 from the front and then 5 from the side. I walk myself a little bit forward in the chair. Just test my feet. So the feet should be in a good powerful position. They should be flat to the ground and I can just walk them back a little. I can hold on to the side of the chair if I like, or I can bring arms across chest if I feel comfortable. My head looks forwards, I lean, push heels into the ground, up nice and tall, and we'll sit back down. So again, it's going to stand up nice and tall, and slowly back down. Again, up nice and tall, slowly back down. So I'm going to get 2 more from the front. I always think pushing my heels into the ground as I stand up nice and tall, so all the power through the legs. Just to continue from the side position. So same action. Again, nice and tall, lean forward, stand up, and then slowly lower back to the seat. There's no momentum, just take that time to reset between each repetition. And I'll just get 3 more here to finish. Slowly lowering down. Again, pushing those heels into the ground, lots of power generated up through the legs. And we'll get 1 more. And back down. Okay. 2 more movements using weights now, or upper body strength. So you can still use your chair if you like. I've just moved it out of the way and I'm going to perform them standing. I'll grasp my 2 weights, palms of the hands faced forward, elbows by my sides, roughly fixed in position here. And I curl the weights towards shoulders. Squeeze and slowly lower the weights down. Curl up, squeeze, slowly lower the weights down. And we'll continue on here. So again, I'm going to demo 5 from the front, and then I'll show this action from the side as well. Key is I just take my time, I get a little squeeze, and I control the weights back down. Just continuing from the side, curl up, squeeze, slowly lower the weights back down. And up, squeeze, slowly lower. So I feel all the load, all the weight in my arms. There's no arch in my back. There's no swing or momentum. Just think nice control through the arms. As I perform my final rep and down. Final movement will be a lateral or a side raise. So this will work our shoulders. Just make sure you have a little bit of space to safely open the arms out to the side. Grasp my 2 weights in by my side. So just to show that position. And then I will just slowly raise the weights out, reaching a height no higher than shoulder level. Pause and lower back down. So again, I raise the weights out, I pause, lowering back down. Again, the key is I have a nice control of the weights. I'm not rushing, I'm not swinging the arms. I have a nice control throughout the movement. So again, lift, pause, and lower. If I found this very difficult, I might just reduce to 1 arm at a time. And again, any kind of pain with the shoulder, we're not going to push through. So reaching a height no higher than shoulder level. Not going to push beyond that height. So again, pause, slowly lower down, and I'll get 1 final lift, out to the side, pause, lower back down. So that's our 5 movements. You could repeat that little circuit of exercises 2-3 times, or it could even just be a case of maybe repeating that exercise block another 2 times during the day, whatever way works for you. Hope you enjoyed that routine, and I'll talk to you soon.